Jai. Amrita.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam.
Welcome all the devotees to Amrut Vani program, Transcendental Words of Wisdom by His Grace Rupavilas Prabhuji. Today's Mahamantra will be read by Sneha Parpal Mataji. Welcome Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. The chanting of the holy name cleanses the heart and frees one from misidentification of the body as the self. Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu's movement consists of spreading Krishna Sankirtan. Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. All glories to the Shri Krishna Sankirtan. Why is it so glorious? That has also been explained by Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu. Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Chaitanya Caritamrta Antilila 20.12. By the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one's heart is cleansed. The whole difficulty is that in this age of Kali, there is no Sattva Guna and no clearance of the heart. And therefore, people are making the mistake of identifying with the body, with their bodies. Even the big philosophers and scientists with whom we deal are practically all under the impression that they are their bodies. The other day, we were discussing a prominent philosopher, Thomas Huxley. He was proud of being an Englishman. This means he was in the bodily conception of life. Everywhere we find this same misunderstanding. As soon as one is in the bodily conception of life, one is nothing but an animal, like a cat or a dog. Sa eva gokhara, Srimad Bhagavatam 10.84.13. Thus, the most dangerous of the dirty things within our hearts is this misidentification of the body as the self. Under the influence of this misunderstanding, one thinks, I am this body, I am an Englishman, I am an Indian, I am an American, I am a Hindu, I am Muslim. The misconception is the strongest impediment and it must be removed. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu therefore says, Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Chaitanya Charitamrta Antilila 20.12. To cleanse the core of the heart, which is full of misunderstanding, is possible only through Sri Krishna Sankirtana. The leaders of the Krishna conscious movement should very seriously take this opportunity to be kind to the fallen souls by delivering them from the misunderstanding of materialistic life. Srimad Bhagavatam 8.5.23. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai, Shri Shri Radharas Bihari Bhagavan ki jai, Lalita Sakhi Vishakha Mata ki jai, Giriraj Govardhan Maharaj ki jai, Sitaram Lakshman Hanuman ki jai, Gaurang Nitai Mahaprabhu ki jai, Morning Chanting Program ki jai, Amrut Vani Program ki jai, Samved Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. In maths, if 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, but if he understands that 1 plus 1 is 1 and it's not 2, and then he does entire calculation for around 30-40 steps or 100 steps, ultimately the answer that he will be getting is wrong. Because in the first step, he has made mistake. Mistake of 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, his thinking is 1. Similarly, in our life, the first mistake that we make is understanding that the body and the soul is one. It's two, it's different. It's not one. And the requirements are different. And the biggest problem, as here Prabhupada is saying, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, misidentification. The mind is our biggest problem. Cheto darpana marjanam bhava mahadavagni nirvapanam shreya kairava chandrika vitaranam vidyavadhu jivanam anandam buddhi vardhanam pratipadam purnamrita swadanam sarvatma snapanam parama vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. The first instruction Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving is Cheto Darapana Marjanam. this mind, this Sushma Sharir, which we are carrying for billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of years, has billions and billions and billions of impressions in the subconsciousness mind. And that is creating a biggest hurdle. And identifying ourselves as this body. And then, as with the body, we are creating a different karmas. And according to that karmas, we are entangled into, good reaction, bad reaction, or mixed reactions. And that is not ending at all. So that has to be ended. The clutches of the karma reaction has to be ended. And it will only be possible by removing the misidentification. Jivere swarupa hoy Krishna nityadash. Mame vansho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. Manashashtani indriyani praptisthani karshati. Bhagavad Gita. Lord says that we are his ansha, and the struggle is there with the mind and six senses. Mind and the five senses. So that struggle has to be stopped by chanting of holy name. Unless and until the chanting is not done, we say, we are very much worried about the COVID virus. The COVID virus came and everybody was very much helpless. And everybody was, trying to protect by the masks. But we are, infected by the Maya virus, Rajagun, Tamagun virus for billions and billions of years. And for that also we require a mask. If we do not have a mask, we will be again and again infected by Rajagun, Tamagun. And what is that mask? That mask is Harinam. That mask is association of devotees. That mask is deity. That mask is Bhagavad Gita. That mask is Bhagavatam. That mask is the 9 devotional process. If you have that mask, then definitely this virus of, Rajagun, Tamagun people which are around you, you will be protected by them. Otherwise, you will be get infected. Thodi cheez ke liye we are so careful, but badi cheez ke liye we are not at all careful. That is our life. That is our intelligence. And that's why Prabhupada says this process is for intelligent people. Buddhimant logo ke liye ye process hai. We should understand why mask is very much required. Harinam mask is required. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Morning chanting program ki jai. Amrut Vani ki jai. Hare Hare.